Hey guys, welcome back to Indulge with Dimples. Today I got something amazing that you are going to love. Alright, simple, easy, semi-homemade, semi-store-bought, brought to you all with love. You know that's how we do it. We're not going to be in the kitchen too long, but everybody's going to think you've been in there for an hour sweating, putting your hard sweat, blood, and tears into this food. But simple. You haven't. You've been watching Netflix, chilling, kicking, talking on the phone, hee hee ha ha. You know how we do it when we in the kitchen. We really ain't cooking hard, but when we sit that plate on the table, we've been working hard for you. So follow me in the kitchen because there's nothing but to do it. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I told you I do not like to be in the kitchen long. I'm going to make something ooey gooey for you today. So we were making mac and cheese. 10 minutes, baby. That's it. That's all. So I'm going to give you the rundown of what I put in my mac and cheese. I have one on here, but it was so detailed with a lot going on. This is for a serving of 2 for 2 people only. The other one was like a serving of 25. We're not doing that. So we'll get it simple, easy, get right into it. Now you're going to need some flour because we're going to make a roux. We're going to need some cheese, whatever cheese you like. People always like to tell you what type of cheese. I'm going to show you how to use any type of cheese to make it cheesy. You need a cup of elbow noodles. So a half a cup is 1 serving per person, a full cup. And a little secret, I like to put garlic and onion in there. Now get you some Creole seasoning, whatever you like, some pepper, and I also like to throw a little hit of hot stuff in there. You need some heavy whipping cream. You're going to need some butter with some salt in it because you didn't see anything up here but the Creole seasoning with salt. You're going to need a little bit of sour cream, and to kick it up a notch, chicken broth. And if you don't have enough cheese or you want to make a ooey gooey, I like the Kraft. They didn't have it. You can use whatever you want. This is the only thing I found in the store. So I'm about to show you how we're going to get to making this mac and cheese. Alright, so let's move on. So we got our pot right here. We have our macaroni boiling back there. You want it al dente, not all the way complete. And when it's done boiling, you want to go ahead and just cut it off and drain it in cold water. Now, what you want to do with your pot, you want to make sure it's on medium high. And the first thing you want to do is go ahead and drop you about a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm using salted butter, but you can use unsalted butter if you like. Next thing you want to go ahead is use a tablespoon of flour to add into your butter. You want to go ahead and just mix this up and let the flour cook. And if you don't let the flour cook, you're going to get a doughy flour, uncooked flavor. So until the flour gets brown and everything gets incorporated in here. Alright. Now it is cooking. Hopefully y'all got a good view and angle. So just keep stirring it around until the flour is cooked with the butter, and you're going to get this nice little brown, or I wouldn't say taupe color. That means the flour has cooked and we are in the right direction. Alright, so next thing you want to do, y'all don't know about this, but I'm letting y'all know, it's a secret. Just add a couple splashes, and a couple splashes mean maybe a 1/4 cup, because you know everybody wants good measurements. And you want to stir that around with the flour and the butter and let it start bubbling. Now you should not have a lot of liquid in here. It should look like gravy mix if you ever made it. It should still be thick, but not too thick. Alright, so at this point you want to go in and add about a cup of heavy whipping cream, okay? Just a cup. And I done made this a couple times. That's why I'm not really measuring out for y'all, but I know what it looks like. And then while that's going on, you want to add your garlic and onion mixture, because you want that to cook while everything is getting prepared. Now at this time, your elbow macaroni has been boiling for about a good 10 minutes. You want to take it off the stove. You want to run some cold water and drain it so it can stop cooking. Because if you keep cooking it, you're going to have mushy macaroni. And that's not what you want. And you just want to make sure this is on medium high. Stir it up a couple times. Let it sit. And put the lid on top so you can get a roaring boil. Alright, so the next thing we're going to need to do is figure out what kind of cheese we want. Now, if you want to be extra and you want all that specialty, sharp cheese and all that, go ahead. But right now, we can't get all that good cheese because I don't know what's going on at the restaurants. I don't know what's going on at the stores, but they are buying up and selling high, and I just can't do it right now. So, yeah, no, I like Myers, Kroger, Sam's. I got this 3-steak cheddar. It's from Wisconsin, New York, and Vermont. So we have that right here. And then we got some leftover cheddar jack, you know. So use what you have in your refrigerator. Don't go getting extra stuff, because if you try to get extra stuff, you are not going to find what you need and what you're looking for. That's it. And then if they don't have a lot of cheese and you can't find the one you want, this is really good if you like using Kraft cheese, because this will make it cheesy and that yellow color that all the kids love. So don't worry. So we have this going. It's boiling. It's giving me a little bit of boil, but I need a big boil. So we're going to keep letting this boil for just a little bit longer. And as that's going on, I'm going to show you what your noodles should look like right now. So I drained my noodles off. I ran them under cold water, and this is what they are looking like. So they're cooked, but not all the way, because once we add the cheese and everything and let that cook and get delicious, it's going to cook the rest of the way. So they're not cooked all the way, but they're cooked to an extent where you can taste it. And you're not going to be like, ugh. Make sure you put salt in your water so you can season up your noodles while they're boiling. Tip for y'all today. Alright, so this is coming to a boil for me. Yours should be coming to a boil as well. And the next thing you want to go ahead and do is season it up just a little bit. So I like to add a little kick. So I'm going to add some garlic jalapeno. We have garlic in here already, but who said you can kick it up a notch? You know, it's not going to hurt you. So add your seasoning in there. I like this. This gives a little kick. I don't put a lot because we already seasoned the noodles, and then we have salted butter, so just a little bit. And for some reason, I do not know why, every time you sprinkle that, it makes you sneeze. I'm not the only person. And I love black pepper, so I'm just going to go ahead and drench this with black pepper. You know, that's just my thing right there. Go ahead and stir it up a little bit. Put the lid on there. And start preparing your cheese. So open up all the packets of cheese you want, and then your can if you're going to use the can, or the pouch of Kraft cheese if you're going to use that as well. What you want to do is only add about 2 cups of cheese. So I have 2 cups and a half. I'm only going to add about 2 cups into my brew, and then and then I'm going to top it off with about a 1/4 cup. So you only need about 2 cups and a half if you want to make this. No more, no less. So let this get the boiling. I wish you could smell this, guys. It smells delicious. Now, if it's smelling good without the cheese, you're on the right path to making a good meal. Alright, guys. So do you see the boil is going on with our sauce? So now what you want to do is go ahead and add your 2 cups of cheese that we talked about earlier. Whatever cheese you like. You don't have to be picky at this time, because I guarantee you this is going to come out cheesy. Guaranteed. Now you don't want your sauce to boil so that it's so thick that you don't have that much sauce in there, but you should have some sauce remaining in here. Oops, I think I'm pouring too much cheese in here, y'all. I know how to fix that before it gets down in there. You want to take some out. There. I don't got time for that. Alright, so mix it up. Cut your sauce down to like a low, medium. And you want to mix up all your cheese sauce in here. Now mine It's looking a little white because the heavy cream, and I used a mixture of different types of cheese, and all of it wasn't yellow. But like I told you, if you want that yellow color for the kids, just go ahead and get you some like cheese sauce and put it in there, and it's going to work great with the kids, and they're going to love it as well. So I'm just going to make sure all this is mixed down in here, and that the cheese is not balled and crumbled up. So I got like a little taupe color going on with my cheese. With my cheese sauce, I should say. Now at this time, you just want to give it one more taste. If your sauce is too thick, hold on, let me get a taste first. Okay. Tasting bomb. Now if your sauce is too thick, you can go ahead and add a dollop of sour cream in there. That's what the sour cream is actually for. But if it's not thick and it's like mine, this consistency, then you don't need to add it, because all you're going to do is just make it more than what it needs. So I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of this cheese sauce in here. So I told you, this is going to be bomb. That's it. A 1/4 cup. And I'm going to mix that up so I can get that yellow color everybody known for macaroni. I'm going to cut it off at this time, and I'm going to bring my noodles over and dump my noodles inside of my sauce. Okay. And if you have some pasta water, you can always save that pasta water if you don't have any chicken broth, because chicken broth is just going to give it extra flavor. But if you don't have any chicken broth and you have that leftover pasta water, you can start your brew or slur with it, and it's going to be okay. You know, it ain't going to kill it. So I got a little pasta water still in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that in with this. And it's not going to hurt it. And now what you want to do is cut off your pot or whatever you make your sauce in, and you want to mix up your noodles inside of your sauce, because you're going to make sure all of the noodles have sauce in them. And I like elbow noodles because the cheese gets inside of the noodle. But you can use whatever pasta that you have on hand or you able to find in the store. Now, at this point, it's edible. You can literally serve it to the kids, your husband, or your wife, or whoever is cooking this, can serve it to the family. But if you want to bake it, you can go ahead and bake it as well. So look at that cheese for y'all. Look, told you it was going to be cheesy. You can actually just serve it right now. I told you this don't take more than 10 minutes. But look, and it's homemade. I'm going to taste it right now. This makes you want to slap your mama's mama. But yeah, y'all should see me with all this cheese in my hand. But what I'm going to actually do is get me a glass container. Like so. I think I'm going to have to bump it up and get the bigger one. And I'm going to pour it in here, and I'm going to top it with cheese, and I'm going to broil it. Meaning I'm just going to turn the top eye on so it can get crispy at the top. And when I come back, we're going to cut into it. I'm going to let y'all see what the girl did. Oh, yeah. Got the big container. Got the big one. Yeah. Top it with a little cheese. Not a lot, because this is already cheesy, okay? And I'll be back to show you the final finale. Yeah, the mac and cheese is out. Ooh, I got y'all tilted. Let me get y'all right. Oh, this is how I just took it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. And y'all see by that little corner, a good cook always takes the corner because ain't nobody gonna see when you cover it up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the mac. Look at the mac, baby. Look. Delicious. Alright, so let's go ahead and taste this. This is hot. This is really, really hot. You know, I got my spoon and my plate for y'all. Let me get closer so I can see what's going on. I don't know what this. There we go. I'm gonna keep in this corner. I'm gonna stay in this corner. Oh, look at that. Cheesy. Cheesy. It's hot. It's cheesy. It's good. Look at that, y'all. It's smoking. I hope y'all can see the smoke. It's smoking. Alright. It smells good too. So let's go ahead and just get a little taste of that. And let's taste it. One, the flavors are bomb. Two, it's creamy and cheesy. You outdid yourself again. Again. Let me finish doing this. You have outdid yourself again. 10 minutes. Doesn't take that long to make this macaroni. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, share, join, and turn on your notifications. And guess what? I see you next Sunday for another cooking lesson.